A musical launch for a literary event courtesy of former Inspiral Carpets frontman Tom Hingley. He's just one of the dozens of performers looking forward to taking part in the 2012 Off the Shelf Festival of Words, where he'll talk about his life on the road with extracts from his book Carpet Burns, including his father's reaction to seeing the crowd go wild at a rock concert.
The last time I saw an audience react like that was when I saw Mussolini giving a speech in Rome in 1939. Praise indeed.
How would you sum up the festival in Sheffield here?
Well, I'd say that it's it's a magnifying glass for literary culture. It's something that puts the DNA of cultural thinking and ideas and understanding under the microscope, and it's also something that the area can be very proud of.
It's a festival that's come of age, and this year's curator, the acclaimed poet Benjamin Zephaniah, can't wait for it to start.
I would like to wish you a very happy 21st birthday. And, you know, if Off the Shelf could accept presents, if it was like a kind of entity that could eat, I'd give you a great big vegan birthday cake. But because you can't, I'm just going to say, I love you.
And the theme of love was taken up by one young poet who's been inspired by what's now an iconic message displayed on the side of Sheffield's Park Hill Flats.
I love you. Will you scrawl my name in a streak of paint on a street in the sky? Will you haul your frame through the streets in the sky? Will you forge your way? Will you crawl inside? Will you reach the top? Will you fear the drop? Will you sweep me off my feet? Will we fly through the city's heaving breaths and sighs, through the chimney's whispers and the cries of traffic jams and kids at play till those echoes fade away?
And this poem is one of 21 that will be available to view via the Off the Shelf website to celebrate the festival's 21 years.
We filmed 21 poets in 21 different locations around the city in order to create a digital poetry slam, which means that all these videos will be posted onto an online map of Sheffield. You'll be able to click on each of the different locations, watch a poet performing a poem in that location, and then vote for your winner.
Author Stephen May is impressed by the range of what you can see and experience over the coming weeks.
I think Off the Shelf particularly has a buzz about it and a vibrancy about it, and there's a community of writers and a community of readers. It's a spirited place to come, Sheffield anyway, and I think the festival reflects that.
Oscar is only 6, but he has to be kitted out like Sir Ranulph Fiennes on a polar trip. I mean, I know it's windy and wet and everything, but he looks less like he's spending a few hours with Mrs. Bingley's Year 1 class, and more like he's doing Everest alone, without oxygen and without backup.
For the council, it's a festival for everyone.
I'm really looking forward to going to see Steve Bell, the political cartoonist. Sandy Tostig's doing a performance. There's some community performances, and it's not just in the city centre, it's in venues across the city, so you don't even need to travel to get to it. If you're a local Sheffield person, there'll be something happening near to where you live.
And the main sponsor is back, excited by what they saw last year.
It was something we really wanted to be part of again, because we really appreciated how it stimulated young people's creativity and imagination. And people, I think, sometimes think that IT on one hand and books on another, and we don't see it like that. We see technology can improve your learning outcomes, and there's quite a lot of evidence that shows that the more forms of communication that young people get involved with, they improve their core literacy skills. So it's something we very much wanted to support.
It means nothing at all.
Oh yes it does. To festival goers it means everything. Sheffield's Off the Shelf Festival of Words 2012.